A while back, my pastor had a series about being grateful and like reframing your circumstances, your frustrations, whatever it might be, and looking at it in a different way. So I had to defrost my freezer, and like when I tell you I hate that job, I hate that job so much. And so I was like, all right, we're going to look at this in a different way. So I was like grumbling about it and all frustrated, like, oh, I don't want to do this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. And then I was like, no, okay. Change your mindset. And so I was like, Lord, I'm so thankful that I have a freezer that needs to be defrosted. I'm so thankful that I have electricity to run my freezer. I'm so thankful that I have food in the freezer that needs to come out, because that means that I have food for my family to eat. I kept trying to be positive with all of that. Still hating every second of what I was doing, but it was helping me to not feel so frustrated maybe and grouchy about doing the job. Then everything started to go wrong. Stuff was falling out of the freezer onto my feet and hurting my feet. And I'm like wanting to get really frustrated. And then I was like, no. It's like, all right, Lord, thank you so much that I have feet that for stuff to fall out on. I am thankful that I have the stuff in my freezer that can fall out on my feet. And then I pinched my fingers and it hurt really bad. And I was really wanting to get frustrated, but I was like, thank you, Lord, that I have fingers and that I have hands that work and arms that work. And thank you, Lord, that I have pain receptors in my hands and my fingers to allow me to be able to feel pain and for them to not be numb or not be able to be used. And I just kept going on and on and on with trying to reframe every bad thing that was happening and all of my frustrations. And my husband was in the next room hearing all of it, and he was howling in laughter. And he kept like adding his own stuff in. And I was laughing. He was laughing. I still hated what I was doing, but it just changed everything and made it totally doable to just reframe it all and look at it in a positive way, as a blessing instead of as a curse and as a frustration and as, just something that I really didn't want to do, something that I hated doing. And it was I just wanted to share that today. So if you got to defrost your freezer, or you have to do some other task, or there's other things in your life that you're like, oh my gosh, or your kids are driving you crazy, that's one big one. I will be like, when my kids are driving me crazy, I'll be like, oh, thank you, Lord, that my kids are healthy, that they are active, that I have kids, that you blessed me with kids. A lot of people aren't able to do that. And I'm so grateful for my children. And I'm grateful for, this is a big one, when my kids are really being hard-headed and like stubborn and stuff like that, I'm like, oh, Lord, thank you that you have given them the gift of determination. I know, Lord, that you will use this gift of determination for carrying out the will that you have for them. And I thank you for this gift of determination. Help me to cultivate the gift in a healthy way that will help them to be the men that you have created them to be and to carry out the plans that you have for them. That's a big one for me because, some days motherhood is just crazy. And so, yeah, I just wanted to share that. So reframe the negativity into something positive today, guys. And I guarantee you it may not like make it enjoyable, but it can make it easier. So be grateful.